What is text? When you hear the word text, I can guess what comes to mind. Books, essays, reports, ink on paper. When we think of text, we think of the written word. But we must ask ourselves, what does text do? In the classroom, a text teaches us something new. We feel something different, connect dots we hadn't before, or consider something from a fresh perspective. In our own lives, we create text to get what is in our head out to others so they can see what we think and believe. But can we only do this through the written word? The dictionary definition states that text is a book or other written word or printed work regarded in terms of its content rather than its physical form. Okay, back up. Did you notice how it says or printed work and focuses on content over form? What if I told you that text was all around us because meaning is all around us? Text can be anything that communicates meaning. It can be a video game, a movie, an art installation, or a cereal box. Our ability to read these different texts is called literacy. Literacy does not simply mean the ability to read written text. When you hear literacy, you might think, okay, 5th grade, 6th grade reading level. This is a type of literacy, but it is not the catch-all for what literacy means. Since the text can be anything that conveys meaning, there are also many types of literacies. For example, say you're driving a car down a road and you stop at a red light. Right there, you just use a visual literacy because you are able to understand and apply a meaning to red. Red equals stop. You read the color red. That's visual literacy. Literacy experts believe that we need to practice this other literacy skills just as much as literacy of the written word because, for example, we use visual literacy all the time in our lives. Let's focus on improving our visual literacy by reading this painting titled Bang by Carrie James Marshall together. Okay, to start off, strategies you can use in one literacy can be applied to another. First start, how do we read a book? We scan the text word by word, starting top to bottom and going left to right. We can do the same thing to a visual text. First start, let's section off this painting into quadrants. Just as we read a book, we will scan the text top to bottom and left to right. For every quadrant, ask yourself 3 questions. What can you see? How does it make you feel? And what is the image trying to tell us? I'll get started on the first quadrant. What do I see? Okay. I see the back of a suburban house, a few trees that are a very dark shade of green, a dove with ribbons, a young girl with braids holding a flag, a rising sun, and the top of a grill protruding smoke. What do I feel? What is the image trying to tell me? Well, as an instructor, it's not my place to say because I don't want to impose my meaning onto your interpretation. So, now it's your turn. Take the list of observations I made and analyze how these observations make you feel. After you do this, think about what you think the painting means. What is the painter saying to you? That's the great part about text and its interaction with us. Text is a conversation that everyone can participate in. Now, apply these same 3 questions to the next 3 quadrants, going left to right and top to bottom. After this is done, apply the 3 questions to the entire painting. And voila, you have read a painting and improved your visual literacy in the process. Remember that any text can be read as long as we observe a text, analyze our reaction to the observations, and create an understanding of the meaning that the text is telling us or that we are creating ourselves. Good luck, scholars.